Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Tomb Raider I-III Remastered. We have reached my favorite installment in the series, in the entire Tomb Raider series, like my favorite Tomb Raider game ever, which is Tomb Raider 3. Controversial pick, I know. There are a few reasons why a lot of people did not like this when it first came out, but it is my personal favorite. I played this game so much when I was a kid. And I keep on learning new things about it, even 20, 30 years after it came out, so that's exciting. Anyway, we already did the tutorial yesterday, so today we're just gonna jump straight into the new game. Let's go.
Yelling myself hoarse on this radio every day. It's just the weather dumps on us frequently here, and maybe my transmission doesn't get through. I don't know.
I can't understand one word of what you say, Willard.
It's all going swell, sir.
Get the bit up! Get it out!
Turn it off! Off! Hey! Switch it off!
Think you better come and check out Site 2. What about this?
Blow through it. Find more meteorite.
Nah, something a little younger than that.
Oh no! Billy!
I don't want you to set that explosive, do you hear me? I do not want you to set that explosive!
Wretched pyros. This place is a busy history.
Alright, here we go. Let's save. We are in the jungle. Now, if you played this on the original graphics, you could immediately see that this was a step forward from the previous games, because now we're not only dealing with squares, we're also dealing with triangles. So for example, you could have a square where only half the square is accessible and then the other half is not, which was very cool and very new and very exciting back when the game launched. Obviously these days we're like, who even cares, what even? But back then this was really, really cool and just something that people did not expect. They really did an amazing job with the lighting here to make this place feel a little bit more eerie. And the sunset looks gorgeous. So, really like what they did with it in the remaster. But mostly I just love how lush this place felt. Even in the original with less vegetation, you could still tell just from the saturation how great this looked. So, yeah. Love this game to pieces. Now, let me see. I think there is a collectible to pick up. Well, not a collectible, a shotgun. over there, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Hello. That's our first secret. Let's go. Where are we? Right, and even in the original you had this vegetation kind of getting in your way. Now, one thing that I do need to mention with regards to the pickups counter and the secret counter is that it is not possible to get every single pickup unless you use some massive glitches, because this game decided to introduce split routes for levels. So you would sometimes have the choice between, do I go left, do I go right, which way do I go, what do I get out of it? So you cannot actually get everything in one playthrough unless you use glitches. And I will try to show you guys those glitches, but I cannot guarantee that they are going to work, because some of them are going to be pretty difficult. Alright. I think we need to jump back there for another secret. Yep, there we go. Now these crystals, back on the PlayStation version of the game, these were save crystals, so you collected those and then you were able to spend them in order to save. In New Game Plus, that is still the case. If you play this game in Tomb Raider I-III Remastered in New Game Plus, you need those crystals in order to be able to save. In the PC version, they were never that. In the PC version, they just restored health. Half your health, to be honest, and to be precise, and they also... Sorry. And they also restored poison damage. So, they unpoisoned you. Gotta be careful here, because I'm not actually sure if this is walkable. Yes, it is. I do know that there are... Yeah, there are spikes down there. There we go. Now this over there in the distance is the level exit. So in theory there is a way to climb up there, jump around there and just go straight to the level exit from here. So you can technically complete this level in like 2 minutes if you know what you're doing and if you're very skilled with jumping. You can also see that the floor is moving. That's because it is quicksand, or well, not quicksand but mud, which you will drown in if you accidentally go down there. And I do love what they did with those puddles here. It looks so good. Come on, don't be like that. I do absolutely adore this level. I think this is like the perfect first level in the game, like a perfect starter level. Just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, nothing here. Go to the side. And nothing over there. So yeah, this area right here. There's a jump that you can perform. We're going to try it. Just once. But, well, not once, but a couple of times. We're gonna give it like a few shots to see if we can actually do it. There is a way to jump. There we go. This is how you get up here. What a beautiful sunset, man. The original skybox was so lame. The new one is just absolutely breathtaking. And then you can go over here. Up here. Grab the key. And we're not gonna go down there right now, but then you just go over there, insert the key, and get out of the level. So that is how quickly you can complete this level if you want to use glitches. If you're playing this in the speedrun achievement for the completing the game in 6 hours, I strongly recommend that you use every single shortcut that you can easily do, including this one. It will just save you so much time. Alright. But we're gonna do the normal death intended way right now. Not actually sure if there's anything over there. I don't think there is. Oh. We do need to go in there. This just leads back to the swamp. Do not jump into this river. Because half the rivers in this game have either a strong current or piranhas. So always be careful with jumping into the rivers. You might end up in places that you really don't want to end up in. And you might end up getting munched on by piranhas. So be very careful. The piranhas cannot be harmed, by the way. You cannot defeat the piranhas if you run into them. Okay, we need to go back over here. This time we don't jump in. Oops. Let's pull that and get out of the way. There is actually an achievement for not letting any of the spike walls in India damage you. Some of them are very easily avoided, like this one. Others are a lot harder. So you gotta be really careful. There's also an achievement for using every zipline in the game, and one of them is in the bonus level that you can unlock if you find all secrets. So you really, really want to go for all secrets in this game. So there's the piranhas. Be very careful not to jump in here. Otherwise I can show you what happens when we do jump in here with these guys. Ah! Okay, they didn't actually get to me fast enough. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna have to do it some other time. But these guys, they will eat you in like 10 seconds flat. So, don't. Now I have to see, I think there's actually... Hang on, before we go over there... There we go. I think we have actually gone a roundabout way compared to where we were supposed to go. So let me just go back. Let's get away from the tiger, please. Come on. I know we can jump up there. There we go. Got the monkey. I will say this, the remastered version makes it a lot harder to see pickups on the ground because all the extra vegetation that's in here. Right, here we are coming at this place from the other side. Just gonna get out of the way. And I do think we already picked up everything that can be picked up here. How many secrets do we have? We have 3 out of 6. Okay. Now one of the best music themes in the entire game. I love that one. And this area here is where I really went, okay. I am so in love with this Tomb Raider 3 Remaster because it already looked pretty neat in the original. With the ruins and then the fog and the lighting and the hole in there that's just like pitch black. The only thing you can see is spikes. But to be honest, it looks so much better in the remaster. It's like, yeah, okay, I love this. Alright, let's move on. Got the tiger. Let's get up this massive log. And grab this. Oh, we actually took a bit of fall damage from that. Okay, I can hear a monkey. Where are you? There. Sacred number 4, let's go. And let's make sure we don't jump into the spikes. I think there's a tiger down here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not right now, but definitely later. Let's make sure we get everything we can pick up here. Especially the Desert Eagle ammo. We're definitely going to take a flare for this. And here we go. Gotten back out of this hole again. Slide down here once more. Let's see if we can get the monkey that's up there. Because there is one up there. There we go. That's going to make our life easier when we actually do climb up there.